Dude, even my mom knows about it, man. I was like talking to her at like the dinner table, and then I was like, did you hear about the beheading thing? And she's like, yeah, I watched the video. I was like, you what? Yeah, apparently she's watched like a bunch of like human cannibalism videos. So she's like, yeah, this like beheading thing is not that bad. Yeah, she's like straight up on Live Leak, man. She's like, oh, so the blood sprays out of the head like that? Took 2 chops? That's crazy. Why? I think she just has too much time. Yeah, and then my dad just sat there like you know that monkey, that like gif of the monkey with his like head in his hands, like he's like holding his head up to his hands, and then with that like pained expression. That's what my dad looked like the whole time we were talking about the case. What the hell is this case? There's like this beheading case in Vietnam or something. Type stuff that I was seeing on the internet every day as a kid that utterly desensitized me. I think that's what happened to her too. And apparently my aunt also watched it, and then my other aunt also wanted to watch it, but then my mom was like, no, that's way too bad for you, because she was like the younger sibling, and she was like, you know, brought up a little better. So it's like a family. I think it's a family thing, unironically. Yeah, and then she was like, oh yeah, it was like really when like the video was being circulated, it was like everywhere, man. So I watched it, and then my aunt and then my sister asked for like the video, so I sent it to her. It's like everywhere. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think she's kind of crazy. The one, yeah, the consensual beheading case. It's like a pretty famous thing. I think everybody knows about it. It even came up in the Face Connect weekly meeting. Yeah, it was a consensual beheading. The guy was like looking for someone to behead him, and then this guy was like, me. I don't know. Why would you talk about it there? So no head? Yeah, man, no head. It's crazy. Yeah, anyways, couldn't find the dude because I guess they ate him. I think Mama Jelly would be interested in watching about the internet cannibal cafe cases. Unironically, like you said, a weirdly common fetish. She told me that she used to like watch videos about people literally like chopping up people's body parts. Like she vividly told me this one video she watched. She was like, so there's this guy, and then like, you know, they're like chopping up this guy. It's not like the whole body, but more of like just the torso and the arms, and they were like, you know, chopping up the joints of like the shoulders and then like the elbow, and then they were like segmenting the body into pieces, and then they would like bite into it. And I was like, and then my dad the whole time just looked like that monkey gif where he's holding his head in his hands, just leaning back into the chair looking really disgusted. Is your mom a psychopath? I think I thought about that. I think we had a conversation about that 10 years ago, whether my mom was a psychopath or not. They not cook them? I didn't ask! But yeah! I told Dizzy this, by the way. I told her like the second like I got back, and I was like, so my mom watched the entirety of the Vietnam butchering video. And then Dizzy was like, okay, so there was no chance of you not becoming a VTuber? And I was like, oh my god, true? No, I'm very normal. Jelly Mama watching the Judge executions in Live Leak again. You know what she compared it with? She was like, she literally said this. She told me, Jelly, you know what, dude? I don't understand why people get like triggered by these like videos about beheadings anymore. You know, imagine if you were like born in the 1800s, and then people would like kind of take you out back to like the middle of the city square and then behead you from there. Like, I don't know why people are so sensitive about it nowadays. And I was like sitting there, and I was like, so I could argue with her, or I could agree with her. And it was like a Disco Elysium like selection screen. Like you get like Jelly's mom and then a bunch of text, and then you get at the bottom it's like number 1, agree with her, number 2, disagree with her. So I clicked number 1, agree with her, and I was like, yeah, man, I think people are way too like they're way too sensitive nowadays because of censorship and stuff, and I just went on about that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, nowadays, man, people are like so easily triggered by like everything, man. We should bring back public executions. Jelly Mama is calling as a mortician or jartel doctor. No, she told me explicitly, she's like, it's just a video, right? Because like we watch all these like violent beating videos and like violent movies and stuff, but like, you know, I think if a guy actually got beheaded in front of me, I think I would throw up. She said that. She said, I think I would throw up. It's pretty funny. Well, anyways, that was a conversation I had with my mom yesterday. That's pretty wild, Jelly. I don't know. it. It's probably why I was brought up the way I was. I remember when I was a kid, when I was like a really young kid, the things she would put on when we were like doing house chores, because she would make me do house chores, right? Back when we lived in like kind of bum areas. We would like watch, I remember watching a horror movie when we were folding clothes. Yeah, the guy put somebody's head into like a microwave. Yeah, I think I don't remember what it was. I can't watch her stuff, Jelly. I was watching those at like 7 to 8 years old. Hope you enjoyed the nightmares. I did have a lot of horror movie nightmares when I was a kid.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.